Proenza Schouler is one of the only American brands from the 2000s design star era still standing. It's named after two moms, and it was discovered before its two designers even graduated from college. And it just went through a total reset. New CEO, new creative director, founders out. Here's how we got here. Jack McCullough and Lazaro Hernandez met as students at Parsons School of Design in New York. For their senior thesis, they designed a collection together. That thesis collection didn't just get a grade, it got bought entirely by Barney's New York at the recommendation of Barney's fashion director at the time, Julie Gilhart. That was 2002, the same year they graduated. Proenza is Hernandez's mother's family name. Schouler is McCullough's. By 2003, they had Anna Wintour's backing and staged their first real runway show at the National Arts Club in New York. Then in 2008, Proenza Schouler released the bag that would define them commercially for the next decade, the PS1. Structured schoolboy satchel priced around $1,000, accessible enough for a first-time luxury bag buyer, but elevated enough for longtime collectors. For years, the PS1 alone reportedly accounted for around 80% of the brand's handbag sales. The label never fully replicated that kind of single product success again, and that would matter in the future. In 2017, Proenza Schouler made a bold structural move. They exited the traditional New York ready-to-wear calendar entirely and started showing in Paris, aligned with the couture schedule. That same year, they launched a lower-priced sister line of denim and basics called PSWL, which didn't quite land. Critics called it at odds with the main collection, and a couple of years later, they relaunched it under its full name, Proenza Schouler White Label, repositioned as more elevated everyday pieces. But by 2018, the business was in real trouble. That year, McCullough and Hernandez, with help from new investor Mudrick Capital, bought back control of their own company. Not long after, they brought on Kay Hong as CEO, a turnaround specialist with zero luxury fashion experience, but a track record fixing retail businesses. And it paid off. Even through a rocky 2020, a well-timed Birkenstock collaboration helped the brand come out of the pandemic with sales climbing roughly 40% in 2021. Fast forward to 2024, Shira Snyder took over as CEO, succeeding Kay Hong. Then, in January 2025, came the biggest shift in the brand's history. Jack McCullough and Lazaro Hernandez announced they'd stepped back from designing the label they'd built since college. They stayed on as board members and minority shareholders, but handed over creative control. Both designers moved on to lead Loewe. In August 2025, Proenza Schouler named Rachel Scott as its new creative director, overseeing everything from ready-to-wear to bags to shoes. Proenza Schouler is one of the rare 2000s-era American names that's still writing its next chapter instead of just being a case study. And you can discover pre-loved Proenza Schouler bags on Second Sense, your one platform for finding your dream handbag at the best possible price.